Okay, restart. There we go. Cool.
I
Now it's
swear to God,
functioning.
someone said sex in the background.
All right, Carlin.
You're my boy.
You want to do an intro?
No.
Oh. Can I pretend to be you and do an intro?
Yeah.
The name of this podcast fucking sucks.
Well,
Why are you pointing to me? Wait, what?
you were the outvote. You were the
deciding vote. Yeah, I blame you.
Yeah, because I just wanted
Alex.
to get on working on logos and shit.
You think darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I'm sorry. It takes fucking balloon off my head.
I take shits in the dark. What's your point?
What, you just like, fuck, I really need to squeeze it out. Flicks off lights? Where the fuck's the toilet paper?
No, but like, imagine leaving the door open, like the house is dark and you're taking a shit, and someone just walks in and flicks on the lights.
like the lights are
like
off,
a
right?
stunned animal.
No, like you're being casual about it, but they're like, what the fuck is this?
Like the light goes on, like the first thing that when you look at each other at silence, and you're just like, "Sup, dude."
You just got the intense face to it too, like you're really committing.
Imagine like the squelch.
What would you do in that situation? Would you run out, or would you like? What would you do?
I think you just like close the door and be like.
Oh no, but you're in the room. You're in the center
Yeah,
of the room.
Well, so you know the toilet here?
Yeah.
How it's so far away, like that.
It's in like the back
Yeah, it's in
corner.
the back corner. You couldn't do anything. You just be stuck there. Great.
You're just like stuck in a state of shock, just watching this person. They finish their shit, wipe, walk out. You're just still standing there in the middle of the room. It's like, what the fuck just happened? And then, no, before the person leaves, they flick off the lights, so they're back to darkness. Just standing in the middle of the room.
That's like a real, like, just like what the fuck comedy skit that you could do. It'd be
I
so
straight up
good.
refuse to be part of this.
I'm not being part of that either. No way.
Okay.
You are part of it.
No, but what I mean is the skit. Like if it was filmed.
Oh, I'd be part of it. I'd be all the characters if I had to. Split screen, dude.
I'd clone myself just to be able to do it.
Okay, so did we actually have a topic? We had those topics.
I had those
Did you have
topics.
Carl? Did you have anything? You just here? Cool.
He's just here.
Full of spite.
Are you looking at memes or are you filming people? What are you doing?
He's just updating his
Are you
status,
looking,
dude.
Are you Snapchatting? Are you memeing? Instagram.
Okay, cool. Don't worry, we'll just have some like. Fuck you saying to me, a little shit.
Someone's gutted the shit emoji and I don't appreciate it. It's under your chair.
I'm just looking through the Discord of all the shit that's been said, and then Lenny just
Why
sends.
is yours on a fucking white thing?
Because I made it white.
Why?
Why?
People that do that are wrong.
Because there's some of the menus aren't white anymore because they clearly didn't expect anyone to use it.
It's just easier to see.
Like I guess on a phone it's.
It's on a
enough.
phone, it's better. But
It's not.
we had all these sort of interesting topics in here, and then I scrolled down, and then Lenny said, tips how to get better at Hearthstone, episode 9.
Can we like not make Lenny an admin on this on this?
No,
server?
I'm so scared.
Yeah.
So we're gonna listen to this and be like, oh shit, I guess they want more Hearthstone stuff.
Hey, Lenny, if you hear this, you're not an admin anymore.
You're not an admin.
Fuck you.
We'll fucking permaban you if
Can
you
you,
touch
You
anything
should
again.
just give me his spot instead.
Yeah,
Yay.
I actually I would trust you
Oh.
because you wouldn't do
I
dumb
don't
shit.
use it.
Yeah, that and you don't do dumb shit. Yeah, can we switch Zoe and Lenny's roles on the Discord?
What, Zoe's in the Discord?
Yeah.
First question?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Our first non-us member
How has Jack had so many permissions to do all this shit?
What do you mean?
because he's the admin.
Well,
Well, like you're the admin.
you're the admin. You
You're
can
the
do
main-
whatever you
Yeah,
want.
but I'm
You're-
saying, how the fuck has he got these permissions? I don't remember giving
You're
you
the big
shit.
boss.
gave
and
admin to everyone
You
on
gave
this-
admin to everyone else on it.
I haven't messed with any of the roles. Alex has touched everything. I just changed the name of the Discord.
Yeah, Alex
We had
does
20 chats, so I
everything.
got rid of all of them because we didn't need 20 chats.
That was
We had
like
4.
a historic chats though, because it had like Terry's lair and stuff.
Yeah, but like, come on. Anyway, like, there's 2 admin ones, a text and a voice, and 2 normal ones, text and voice.
Yeah. Or like, I feel like what's something that's super important that is a hot and pressing spicy topic is Egg Boy.
Egg boy.
Egg Boy. Yeah, Egg
Some
Boy.
kid slapped an egg on a man's head.
Yeah, that was it.
Context, Jack.
Yep, that
Context?
was it. Oh, well, basically, this man was like, okay, the New Zealand shootings are terrible. But, so basically what he did is he blamed the Muslim people who got shot while praying in a mosque.
I heard that.
For getting shot or something.
Yeah, it's like, it was their own fault for getting shot for being Muslim. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yes.
Because they believe something, they had a right to get shot. Was
Like,
a dark
what, exactly.
What the
Expressing their free will, doing
Yeah.
what they want, not harming anyone else. What is his problem? But
So,
anyway, he deserved to get
Basically,
an egg
the
in head.
video, you can play it if you want, but it's only like you don't get audio through this.
Well, basically, what happens is, doesn't he like crack the egg and he just punches his kid a couple
So
times?
what happens?
When he cracks, pretty much right here with the phone, just like this,
Yeah.
right behind him, gets the egg, bang on the back of the head, and then the Prime Minister like turns around, hits him in the
It's not the Prime
It's
Minister.
not the Prime
Well,
Minister.
not Prime Minister, sorry, the Senator.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that, but
Yeah.
yeah. So then he pretty much like turns around and like knocks him. And
Yeah,
then,
he-
like,
so-
so he sort of
for
stumbles back. He
context-
goes to keep going, and then the
Was this
security
in
guards.
Yeah,
New
it's just
are
like
Zealand
five
or
guys
Australia?
jump on him. It's
Okay.
ridiculous.
Oh no, this was in Australia, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Australia.
It's
Yeah.
in Australia. It wasn't in New Zealand.
Can
So
and the guy was the one who was saying.
Yeah, just like
that-
play it.
Can we fire him, please?
I'm gonna play it.
Just tap it,
Video's unavailable.
Oh, they got taken down. Oh,
Oh.
Egg Boy got taken
And
down.
boy got taken down.
Well, I'll search. I bet
Okay,
it'll be.
so
There's probably just that
basically,
one video.
This one chance
What
to see
actually
that.
happened when Carlin says knock him?
Mm.
The
What's
dude
his
turned
name?
around and punched him twice in the face,
Jesus.
really hard. Like you
Oh,
could see it.
jeez.
And then the
Jesus Christ.
bystanders, they didn't restrain the man. They restrained the kid. They
What
put
the
him in a
fuck?
headlock, and then there was this one guy who kicked him.
The kid's a minor. He could
Bro, they
easily
put him-
sue everyone.
They put him in
Good.
the biggest headlock.
Yeah, it was so fucked. Like I was all for the like before I knew the context. I'm like, yeah, sure, restrain the kid. He hit someone, but also restrain the other motherfucker too, and call the cops. and
Guy
see
hit,
how
the,
you
guy
can
hit
work
a
it out.
child, alright?
Yeah,
If you still get
exactly.
cranky, you don't hit a child. Okay, here's the video. One sec, I found it.
But you know, now you know the context.
Oh, here it is,
It's-
yeah. Look at it. Slaps him in the head. Slaps him a second
It's
time.
a proper like.
Oh. Oh, right in the jaw. Jesus
Yeah, and
Christ.
then look, this motherfucker puts him in a headlock, and it's just fucked.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
ridiculous.
basically, two things: one, don't injure minors, and two,
Don't mess with senators.
don't mess with senators. Don't crack an egg on a bald man's head because he'll fuck you up.
But like, on the plus side, you'd have to
That's
clean it
such
out
a
of his head.
dick.
didn't you?
I
though.
know.
Like, what the hell? How does someone like that actually get to be in a position of power?
I don't think
Easily.
anyone in there was in the right, to be
It's
honest,
so shitty.
because ultimately, everyone got fucked over for like the kid got the most fucked over.
Yeah.
But honestly,
Oh.
maybe don't crack eggs on the head of people. At the same time,
Guy
I'm
was a
not.
dick, so
I'm
like,
not endorsing the man. Fuck that man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, everyone in that scenario, Eggman, I go for you because Egg Boy.
Yeah.
Egg Boy.
Oh,
Shout
Egg
out
Boy.
Egg Boy.
Shout out Egg Boy.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I've seen so many memes like recently. It's all like the high school memes, like high school starter pack, and it's like all about how like all high schoolers these days want to do the jewels and shit. And I'm just like, that's probably just all
Jules,
American high
Thing
schools.
that you've
Then
opened.
if I can like learn from like people in grade 10, that's like that apparently like genuinely like a lot of people actually do it.
What the
is it?
fuck? So vaping.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know what that
Do you know what that is?
I do.
It's
Yeah,
basic.
He
It's,
said jewels, so
That's the same.
it's
So
a- it's
that's
a-
the actual-
It's
Oh,
the
yeah,
thing
that's like
you
the
use
thing.
to vape.
I thought you meant like
Yeah,
you were just like
because
fucking
you-
fighting each other while vaping.
The
or
correct-
something.
No,
It's
no.
GUU.
Yeah, people.
Oh, no,
people in
it's-
class
Yeah.
that just have swords and start fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'd be
the problem.
more
I challenge you to a duel, good
That would
sir.
be 10 times better.
Honestly, I'd
Yeah.
be down for that. Honestly, drop a fucking jewel on someone's feet and say let's duel. You know?
Bro, just imagine like having a duel with Jules.
No. Who can blow,
Who can
blow
rip
the
the
biggest
fattest
ring?
clouds in
Who
maths
can blow
class?
the biggest ring? That's the thing.
Like fucking Lord of the Rings, like fucking Gandalf, you know, at the beginning.
Oh my
Where he,
god!
like has the big
Imagine-
fucking smoke circle.
It's not fair. He's a wizard.
He's a
He
wizard.
can just do it with his
Yeah,
fucking.
I'm sorry, you guys can't. You
Not
guys
bad.
can't compete.
Anyway, so a video on the Discord. You want to see it? No. But yeah, there was this woman. Could you grab her name up real quick?
Her name is Kim Noble.
Kim Noble.
Kim Noble, yep.
Was that? Yep. Okay, so that's the name that she goes by as like a whole. But she's got over 100 split personalities, which is intense. Take your AirPods out.
I was gonna watch the video.
Oh, fair
Alright, so
enough.
watching it,
Oh,
whatever,
nice.
whatever.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Get context as we go. No, so she's got over 100 split personalities, and she's an artist, which means that her art is drastically different per personality, and I find it really, really cool. And one of them, which was really
The
interesting,
Hebrew one,
the
Jesus.
Hebrew one, I think it was Hebrew. I
It
could
was-
be
it was
completely
Hebrew.
wrong.
Yep.
She painted it and wrote in Hebrew symbols fluently, but she has no idea she can do that in any other personality, which is so cool. And like apparently, according to one comment, so with a grain of salt, it was a perfect representation of some of the beliefs. And I find that so strange. There was also another one.
What do you mean, the childbirth one?
The childbirth thing was interesting. So she
Yeah.
had a child, but it was one of her. Was it?
I think it-
Amy.
I think it was
One of her.
one of her personalities had a child. Yeah.
Had a child. So she was currently there as she was giving birth to this child, but the one that is currently in control, the main one, doesn't know anything of it. So the paintings from certain personalities now have a lot of mother-daughter imagery.
Yeah, from that personality who had the child, there's like that she's like this weird sort of silhouette, but really nice. So there's all these gold colors around holding this baby child, and then there's the exact same painting they drew later with a veil put over the painting, and then in the arms of this figure, the child is no longer
And
there.
it's an identical piece.
It's an identical. It was
And
crazy.
it was made after the fact. Like, they're pure, exactly the same in every way. And apparently they made them almost on a daily, that same piece over and over with the child. And I find that incredible. They are an amazing artist. Like, phenomenal in what they do. Like, you should see some of that piece with the close-up of the
I'll
woman's
just play it
face.
without sound. So
Yeah. There was some really good stuff. I loved it. There was also one called Anon, because they don't know her name yet. She calls them Anon. Who just paints by like yeasting an entire bucket of paint onto the canvas. It's
I don't know, but like they can Carlin for like they can go for like things like that to
Did briefly skip.
Oh, you briefly skip through it, but like yeah, there's like I think that's
so that's Anon.
that's a non. But anyway, there's all these different split personalities. It's pretty
So that's her
crazy.
daughter.
That's her daughter, yeah. But they're also
That
vastly
would be
different. Like
tough
look
for
at
the
the
daughter.
look at the
Yeah.
imagery of that one.
So this one.
Mm.
There's things like this, a lot of graphic imagery. So obviously giving birth here, but there's also like this person here
In
almost
red, yeah.
in red, or looking like they're stabbing or trying to help in some way. I don't know, but there's a lot of ones from this personality and this style which indicate a lot of child sexual abuse. If you were to go through, you can actually see.
I like there's a Hebrew one, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, actually.
That's,
Did you see it?
yeah.
Yeah. Look at this. So obviously can't see this in audio, but look at that.
Mm.
I know.
Just visualize
Like-
it, right? I'll just telepathically send it through.
Yeah. I could probably grab clips and fade them in if you really wanted me to.
If you wanted to.
For like specific stuff, I probably could, but.
But the other thing that she really said she struggled with, the artist Kim, is that she can't just make a ton of one like style of one of her alternate personalities, because she's not 100% in control when they come and go. So to be like, okay, I want a piece from this person, you can't just get it instantly. It happens when it happens.
Yeah.
And that's really hard to be like works by Kim Noble, but they are her, but they're not her, because they're different personalities. So she can't on command just paint like that, because it's another version of herself to a degree. But yeah, whack.
Jesus. Damn, that's yeah.
Yeah, that imagery.
Mm.
Oh, and for reference, this is by Vice, and we'll probably link them in description, because that was
Yeah,
all-
we'll link the videos.
We'll
that
link,
we're
we'll link
looking at.
anything we talk about. But yeah.
What else did we have?
We had some really cool stuff that Carlin would have enjoyed, even though it was a 3-minute video, Carlin. The brain tumor patient playing guitar during like he was awake during his surgery playing guitar.
one. A nice one, though.
Why can't
It's in the
I not
Discord. It's
see
like the first video
'cause it's
after the
all-
logos.
Um,
It's worth the gears because your actual brain itself doesn't have any like pain receptors, like of course the top of your head, all the skin and stuff there does. But if they do the anesthesia right, they can just do surgery on the brain while the person is awake. And apparently, from what was on this video, if you are awake and doing something while the surgery is performed, you're more likely not to lose that. So this person's ability to sing and play guitar is very important to them. So for them to do that while...
Oh, I've seen this.
You have?
Yeah, I've seen what you were doing. Like, I've seen people in theatre, like, either singing or doing some particular things that, like, would retain it after the surgery,
Yeah. There's like a chance you won't lose anything, but it's more likely that you, in case something happens, that you will keep it.
I kind of need
Right.
to shit.
Oh my god, he's such a gassy person.
You kind of need a what?
You too.
What?
Do you say you kind of need a shit?
I would
Yes,
recommend opening a
it's
window.
you
I can
farting.
smell. Alright,
Go.
go. As long as you don't switch the lights off and then one of us walk in or walk
Fine, I'll
in.
switch the lights off then. Yeah, okay. Have fun. I want hexagonal Minecraft.
Hexagonal.
I want a hexagonal Minecraft.
Yeah, let's talk for 3 hours about hexagonal Minecraft.
So, no. Do you guys... Minecraft's good. Right? Minecraft's fucking good. I love that shit.
Well, I like
I love
it.
playing it.
What I
It's so
don't, what
good.
I don't like is like back in the day when I was. Why'd I even flinch? You didn't even fucking move, and you just had that ball, and I was scared.
This is what I'm saying. Like, before, you thought I was going to throw my phone at
You were thinking about it.
I really wasn't. I picked it up. And I think you just spend too much time around Carl and it's like he tries to throw shit at you all the time.
It's just whenever we're around Carl,
Then
he
again,
just has an object that would hurt.
I feel
if he
like
threw it.
I literally just be like this. Shoot himself.
Like, that being said, I feel like I could make you flinch quite consistently. at one
Probably.
point. Because, no, like, as in, like, I used to be able to just move and you'd kind of...
Because you fucking used to kill people, pretty much. Jesus Christ.
I did. I
You
was
were a
an angry-
fucking violent one.
I was.
You're
very
a violent one.
Fucking hell. Don't even...
Oh, you!
I thought you got winding up for a big hit, but you were just leaning back in your chair.
Oh,
Oh,
hold up.
do you want to hear about some dodgy scuba diving?
Yeah, give me a second. Mom's forgot the shopping list and she wants me to take a photo of it and send it to her.
Alright, we can talk shit about Alex again because he's about to leave.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna
Oh,
get one of them
do you want a fact about me?
Yeah.
I didn't need to know that. And now Hunter knows it too. Hey, don't worry about it.
Oh my god. So it's just me. Alone with the microphone. Yeah, that's enough for one day. Note to future Alex when you're editing this. So, take a break. Go grab some coffee right now, alright? You're into it a bit, you know what? You're pretty tired, you know what? Got some level 3 homework I probably should be doing. Be like, okay, stop this. I'm gonna go grab some coffee. Go on a coffee break, Alex. Alright, cool. Do, 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 do.
So, we're back.
I was just talking to future you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Wow, we've torn this couch apart.
Nice.
Okay, so, now I've moved into the mic.
Alright. You want a story, boys?
Yeah, I want a story. Let's go.
Alright. So basically,
Lonely are you? The hottest Jedis in the galaxy are waiting to talk to you. But it doesn't stop there. My friends want to chat too. No, Jabba's not here right now. You want me to put my lightsaber where?
why would you want the light? What if it turned on inside you? Just oh my god! Just Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You wanna party?
Not all girls need minimum midichlorian counts. Not available on Alderaan, of course.
1/900 hot Jedi.
Okay, so that's great. Back to the story Jack had to tell, because I'd rather that than Jedi porn.
I mean, like I'm open to the concept.
Oh my god. Okay, then.
But what was I saying? So basically, doing the weekly tip run, right?
Yep.
You're taking out the trash. That's what you do when you're in a rural area and don't have the bin service, right? And then we go into the tip shop, right? And there's like this, like, $2,000, fuck, what's it called?
Gucci.
Scuba set.
Scuba set, yeah. Well, it's just the has a regulators, which is what you put in the mouth, and then the other yellow one, which is your reserve one in case something happens or you need to give it to your buddy while diving.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the fuck, it pisses me off.
What?
What's it called?
Tank?
How the fuck
It's not the
am I-
tank. It's like the vest you wear. It's called a
Oh, scuba vest.
It's not scuba vest. It's got a name. When my dad listens to this, he'll be like, "Jack, you're not allowed to scuba dive. You don't know the equipment name."
Let's just go with scuba vest.
It's
now.
okay. We got a scuba vest, guys.
Yep. Hold on.
And so basically, it was a tip shop one, and what it does is you press a button, or you blow into it, and it fills up with air. And when you're scuba diving, you want neutral buoyancy, right? And I got this from a tip shop, and then if you go up too fast, your ears explode. It's a colder.
Buoyancy compensator.
Yes, but you attach like everything to it.
Yeah. Well, this is what.
So
it is.
I bought this buoyancy compensator, and that was fine, but there was the regulators that hadn't been tested. So what you get your air through, and my dad was like, "Oh yeah, we could just go for a scuba dive." I guess it didn't explode when I turned it on, so it should be fine. So yeah, went for a scuba dive. Pretty lucky, like you didn't, have imagine if it just like unclipped and then just rocket powered air into your mouth.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty awkward. Or even if just underwater, like say if it just empties your entire tank, just like the force coming out of that tank would just blow you, just with all the air coming out of this empty tube.
I don't like how he said blow you.
Yeah.
I mean, like $50 is $50, but I'm joking. All right,
Alex Jones,
that's
man.
my dream guest if we ever do guest.
I'd love to have Alex Jones.
It's Alex Jones.
Oh, I'd love that, man.
You know what's really crazy? You know how like if you listen to any bits of the Joe Rogan podcast or listen to him for more than 5 minutes, you think he might be on something. But like, so I was watching it and Joe Rogan's like, "Oh, do you want to have some some weed, like just in like a blunt and smoke it or whatever?" He's like, "Nope, I don't smoke weed." I was like, "What are you on then, my guy?"
Dude.
But I don't know. I feel like it's interesting how interesting he is.
Yeah. Strange creature.
Yeah.
Turn the freaking frogs game, alright?
So old now. It's like I feel like the new best one is I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's not even that. He's just like, I'm kind of retarded.
I'm kind of retarded. Yeah. Have you seen like the actual clip? Joe Rogan just falls out of his chair. Just loses it. You know what?
No.
I'm being serious right now. Who would be like a guest we can afford that we know? That would just be a meme, just because the person's a meme.
You're kind of right.
You know who we could have?
What?
Mr. Hughes.
Yo, who's
Mr.
that?
Hughesy boy.
Who's that?
You know Daniel Hughes?
I don't know Daniel Hughes.
You know Daniel Hughes?
Do you mean V2 Weapons?
Oh, sorry, V2 Weapons, dude. Sorry.
V2
Sorry.
Weapons. Shout out to V2 Weapons. I loved you.
The thing about your aggressive pisses.